when we had landed Emirates. It was a very last minute call, very last minute. They were like, we need samples. We gave samples. We were like, okay, this is approved. From next week onwards, about 50,000 bars. And we're like, what? And we were completely taken aback. And then what happened is, so the process is we need molds to work with to make these chocolates. And these are not like molds you get everywhere. Only certified places have these these usually come from places like Turkey, and there was no local stock available. And we had a particular timeline to come in. In a week, we had to give this quantity, like a 5-figure quantity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like about 50,000-60,000 bars.
In a week's time.
A week's time. We didn't have enough molds to do that. We just only had a handful of molds, which meant that, let's say we had probably 20 molds. And that would only mean we'd be able to do 10,000 bars by end of the week. And that's not enough. And this is our first order. What do we do? And the vendor in Turkey said that, if I ship it out, it'll take about 4 days, 5 days. And we're like, no, that's time we don't have. The only way, the fastest thing what to do was to fly to Turkey, get the mold and come back. And
so you flew to Turkey?
No, I didn't, because you need a visa for Turkey.
Oh my God.
That takes a 2 or 3 days delay. Now we are on the hunt to find out people who had visas to Turkey. And then what happened was that my partner's wife's colleague, who we had met once, once, we just asked him, we have a situation in Turkey. We need you to fly out in 3 hours. We'll book the flights for you. Can you do this random job? Reach there, go to the airport. From the airport, we'll have a vendor send out the molds. Just grab that, come back in the next flight, which is again 3 to 4 hours later, and get this to us. And without even blinking twice, the man said yes. He went out, flew there, ran, got the mold. He had the next flight. The gate was closing in about 10 minutes. He ran back, made the next flight back to Dubai. In a span of 6 hours, we had the molds we wanted, and we managed our first order to Emirates.